Okay, now we will review the offline workstation. This is where the inspectors are able to review the actual work that's been performed on the system and review the ADR results as well. So my colleague is clicking into image inspection. He'll then pick down from a list of parts that have already been scanned. And as he chooses one, it pulls up the data for this. And in this case, he's able to go through each view, click on a view, and see for visual interpretation. And then he's also able to display the defects that are now highlighted on the screen. And additionally, he can mouse over individual defects, and they'll show in the list. So no longer are you required to go through and look at reference images and make a visual determination. You can still make that visual determination, but now you get a physical measurement of the size of defect as well. So in this case, he's mousing over and he can review the sizes of each defect to see if it meets the pass or fail criteria. He can also perform any type of image enhancement at this point, or any type of operator measurements as well. So any of the standard tools that we use in a normal image processing. So you still can do the visual analysis on top of what the ADR results presented. When he's completed with this process, whether it's a review of the ADR that caused it, in this case he's rejected this image. So this is one of the images in the queue for that part, and he can now continue on to inspect other views, or he could just reject this part and move on to the next one. In this case, he will look at a few more views of this. He's mousing over and it shows the sizes. And in this case, due to the inclusion there, he decides to reject that view. This can also be set up to, you could have single operator review. In this case, we're reviewing it as if it's assisted ADR, where the ADR performed the analysis, but an operator is deciding good or bad. You also can have double scrutiny, which requires another level of operator, to either two people to look at it or a supervisor to review it as well. So as you can see, the majority of these views have been rejected. This data is stored and tracked by the server within the database for this part. As he moves on to the next inspection part, these results are already independently stored for this one. So he's able to move on and inspect additional parts in this way. Now for a closer view of what the operator actually sees for the classification of the flaws and inclusions, and then a quick overview of each of the views as the operator goes through each of the positions and sees what flaws and inclusions were highlighted for them.